Hello, guys. This is a question under partial variation. Very important and nice. So, listen, the cost of maintaining a school is partly constant and partly varies as the number of pupils. With 50 pupils, the cost is $15,705. And with 40 pupils, it is $13,305. The A part of the question says we should find the cost when there are 44 pupils. Now, listen, for us to be able to do anything, we must find the relationship between the cost and the number of pupils. Okay, now listen. Let's start. Let the cost. Let's have our cost. Let it be C, capital letter C. Okay, then we have number of pupils. Okay, let it be N. All right, now watch. We are told that C is partly constant, so let's say C is a constant A, and at the same time C partly varies as the number of pupils. Okay, now we can see that C is actually equals to, now since we are going to change this variation sign to an equal to sign, we introduce our constant. Okay, now we normally use K, but I feel why not, let's use a different constant. In this case, let me use B as my constant. So let me have B, then we have N. Now remember, A and B are what? Constants. They are all constants, okay, of these particular expressions. Now, but you see, this is just an explanation. You need to combine it. Now, combining it, this is what you are supposed to write. C is partly constant and partly varies as what? As the number of pupils. Now, this is very important. This is what we are going to be using. Now, in the first instance, we are told that for 50 pupils, that is when n is equals to 50. Look at it. When n is equals to 50, the cost is $15,705. Now, this is what we're going to have. For cost of $15,705, we have A plus the number of pupils is 50. So we have 50B because n is 50. So we've gotten one of the equations. Then the second, for 40, we have 13,305. So the second, we have 13,305. Now is equals to A plus 40B. Now take note, since we've gotten this, now you see it forms a simultaneous equation. This equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now we're going to solve this simultaneous equation using elimination method. Now let me draw my line. Now you see, since we have A here and A here, all we need to do is subtract. Why? Because they are of the same sign and the coefficients are the same. So subtracting it here, I think we are going to have 0 here, 0 here, we have 4, then have 2. Okay, now it's equals to, now when you check it out, it is just 10B. So therefore our B is equals to 2,400 all over 10, which is going to be 240. So we've gotten that part. Then we can get our A by substituting B into any of the given equations, that is equation 1 and 2. So therefore what we're going to have, let me take it to equation 2. We're going to have 13,305 is going to be equals to A plus 40 into 240, because that's exactly what we calculated. So we are going to have 13,305 is going to be equals to A plus 9,600. Okay, so if I want to get my A is going to be 13,305 minus 9,600, and A is equals to 3,705. Okay, good. So we move. Conveniently, remember, you have to take note of this. Okay, so we know that C is equals to A plus BN. Now we have our C, our A and B. A, so therefore A is going to C is going to be 3705 plus B, which is 240 N. You see this? Very important. This is a formula that connects, or this is a relationship between the cost and the number of pupils. All right. So we now come down. After we've gotten relationship, we're now told to find the cost when there are 44 pupils. Now we have a relationship, so everything becomes very easy for us. So therefore, what this part of the question is saying, we have our n to be equal to 44, so we are looking for C. That is basically what the question is talking about. So we have our C is going to be equals to 3705, then plus we have 240, n is 44 in this case. So C is equals to 3705 plus, now 240, you can use your calculator, you check it out. 240 times 44 is going to be 10,560. All right, so C is going to be the addition of the two, which is going to be 14,265. All right, so the cost is actually going to be $14,265. Okay, that is the answer for the A part of the question. Then let's move and see if we can get the B part of the question. The B part of the question says, if the fee per pupil is $360, what is the least number of pupils which the school can run without loss? Okay, now I need you to follow me to understand what this part of question is. This is what this question is saying. If each pupil is to pay 360 and we have n of them, so the total money that will be gathered from these n people that are going to pay $360 each will be 360 times n, which is 360 n. So basically, this is the amount that will be gotten. Now, for this business to run, or for this school to run, it therefore means that the amount gotten from the pupils paying 360 each, n of them, must be equals to this, the total cost, that is the relationship. And so therefore, we are going to have 360n is going to give us C, and a C at the same time is going to be, or C is 3705 plus 240n. So basically 360n is equals to 3705 plus 240n. It only made sense, okay, that it should be like this. So therefore, let's collect like terms. So we have 360n minus 240n will be equals to 3705. All right, so subtracting, we have 120n is going to give us 3705. So n will be 3705 divided by 120. So therefore our n is going to be equal 30.875. Now it means that for this school to run effectively, there must be 30.875 people to be admitted into the school, and all of them must pay $360 each. But you see, we don't have 0.875 number of persons. So we are going to look at n as 31 pupils. This is the minimum number of people that the school must have to run effectively. Please don't say it's 30. Don't take it back to 30, because if you take it back to 30, then you are going to have a course that is short of this particular C. So it is better for us to round it up to 31. All right. So the answer is 31 pupils. The question is very important and very easy. You just go over it, carefully. And I want to believe you're going to have a very good understanding of the question. All right. So, thank you.